Hello, good afternoon, everybody. Today is day 103, April the 13th. For those of you doing the one-year Bible study, the section of scriptures, Joshua chapter 7, verse 16 through chapter 9, verse 2, Luke chapter 16, verse 1 through 18, Psalm chapter 82, verse 1 through 8, and Proverbs chapter 13, 2 through 3. Just want to throw this out there. The free Bible app, you can get on your phone and download that. It's got some incredible study plans. I was talking to one of my buddies at work the other day, and he was saying that he's going through just the New Testament in a year. And what he's doing is, as he's driving to work, he's got the Bible app reading through his stereo system. And so he's able to drive and get that reading time in. So pretty cool thought. Just want to encourage you guys, if you're not in some sort of reading plan, get in one. It'll make a difference, trust me. Today I want to look at this in Proverbs chapter 13 verse 3. It says, "Whoever guards his mouth preserves his life. He who opens wide his lips comes to ruin." Moral of the story, watch your mouth. That's one of the hardest things, though, to do sometimes. Sometimes our brain gets a little behind and our mouth gets a little bit ahead, and we say something, and as it's coming out of our mouth, our brain kicks in. It's like, no, and we try to take it back, but it's too late. We got to watch our mouths. We got to be careful what we say, but not just with the words we say, with the tone in which we say it. There's a lot of power in our words. Many parts of Scripture talk about the importance of watching our mouth. There's one section in James. I know we're not in James yet, but it's one of the strongest sections we see through Scripture talking about watching our mouth. He says that our mouth essentially is like the rudder on a ship, and it can steer and direct. It can start fires. You know, when you say that wrong thing, but can also start positive fires in people, get them all fired up to do the right thing. You see, our words have the power of life and death in them. And I think that's so cool, because if you look way back at the book of Genesis, and if you remember back when we covered this, it's one of my favorite things that Scripture says. It's a very powerful and thought-provoking statement. It says that man was made in God's image. And so if we are made to be like God, not made to be God, but made to be in His image, then there's certain parts of Him that would carry over into us. And I remember that in Genesis, when He wanted something to be created, He spoke it with His Word into being. We're made in that image, folks. Our words have the power to create, and our words have the power to destroy. And we need to be very, very careful how we use that, because ultimately anything we say is a reflection of God above. Be sure you're speaking in love, folks. Truth, but truth in love. Take care of yourselves out there.